Good evening and thanks for joining us. Hot weather is back on the south coast and it comes with the third heat warning of the summer. The sizzling temperatures have health officials and Environment Canada urging caution for the next couple of days. CTV's Penny Daflos is live in the West End at one of dozens of misting and cooling stations set up around the region. Penny.
Yeah, Mijung, that's the misting station right there in the blue, and it's a really nice opportunity to cool down after walking in this heat. And that's a concern because essentially this heat that we're seeing right now is kind of layered on top of other heat events. Warmer than usual weather. It's expected to cool down but then heat up again, and that's what has health officials worried about people's health as well as hospital capacity. It's rising off the pavement, drying out vegetation and building in lower mainland homes. While most of us know what to do when the weather is this hot,
keep cool. That's what you can do. Hydrate.
The higher than average temperatures in this latest heat warning are different.
And really, it's indoor temperatures that can be the biggest risk for people, particularly in the home, where most people, and in particular, a lot of people who are at high risk, spend most of their time.
The BC CDC maps heat risks, and the current status says a lot about the health risks, particularly to seniors, those with heart and lung conditions, diabetes, on certain medications, and those who are disabled. 16 British Columbians have died from heat exposure so far this summer.
There's a burden of illness that we're seeing in the emergency rooms and hospitalizations, and that's affecting our health system in a broader way, too.
BC's Heat Committee of Health Officials, Environment Canada, provincial and municipal personnel is meeting daily and keeping a very close eye on indoor temperatures.
We do have a temporary reprieve on Friday and Saturday, but the ridge could easily build back for next week.
They're being extra vigilant because they don't want a repeat of last year's heat dome when 619 British Columbians died in record temperatures, most of them indoors.
Forecasters do have discretion, and we've really done a decent job this year of keeping up with it. We're talking to emergency managers. We get the information out ahead of time in the background, even before the public hears about it. We're like, okay, this could happen. Let's be prepared for it.
So do the rest of us. Along with drinking lots of water, checking on those who live alone is important, as is having a plan if the overnight temperature is more than 31 degrees inside your home and you're at risk of heat-related illness. High overnight temperatures are also a particular concern, and that's why health officials are watching to see exactly what happens next week. If the mercury really spikes, they may need to make some arrangements for overnight cooling centers, which don't really exist right now. A final note, Mijung, we just want to remind people, headaches and nausea can mean heat exhaustion. And after that, if you start feeling disoriented, you better call 911 because that is a sure sign of heat stroke.